You're live on the air. What's the question? You might want to turn down
Oh,
your
so I
computer.
have a question. I was reading Exodus when Moses gets the the plans for for the temple or the tabernacle
Okay.
and the vestment for the high priests, and tells them that they have to wear vestments that cover all the way to their ankles, and that there should not be any steps, because if there are steps, their ankles may be exposed. So there's a ramp instead of steps. And I've noticed in the Jewish communities are probably the most modern, modest people that I've met. The ladies cover their head, their necklines are covered, their elbows are covered. A Jewish person, a committed Jewish person, will not go to a beach, and they're very modest in the way they dress and not to show any flesh. And then we have King David, and that became an anomaly, something different. And Rabbi said, whenever you see something different, there's gold there.
Right.
King David danced before the ark. In some of the translations says that he stripped himself to his undergarments, and others say that it's a tunic. Either or, when he was dancing before the people of Israel, bringing in the ark, his flesh must have been exposed as he danced before God. And I know his wife was very upset about this. Can you? Is there something that we're missing? Could you elaborate and give us some gold out of this? Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank
That's a
you.
great question.
So,
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Go ahead and hang up
yeah,
now.
it
You can
is a
tune in for
great
your answer.
question.
Okay. Thanks. Rabbi, go ahead.
So, one of the things that we discover is um, that women were very, very enamored with King David and found him to be sort of an ideal kind of man. And this is mentioned in the text, not only here, but we can go back to the the event where King David defeated Goliath, and as it turns out, his wife would be the one who would be complaining. King David didn't reveal or didn't walk around naked or anything of that sort. But as you can imagine, King David was dancing with great ecstasy, and his wife was was very angry at him. But this, what King David did was no sin. And in fact, this became a problem for this wife. This wife happened to be the daughter of King Saul. And in fact, the prophets tell us that David did not do anything wrong in this case. In fact, the Navi says that King David sinned only one time in his life, and that's in the matter of Bathsheba and Uriah the Hittite. The Navi openly says that King David followed Hashem in all ways except for Uriah the Hittite. So, his wife was very troubled by this, by what she saw, but that was because it was his wife, and unfortunately, she didn't respond in the best possible way. It's unfortunate that she wasn't Zoicha, she didn't merit to have children. But it's the prophet does not sanction her behavior, nor does say that King David was uncovered in any way. It doesn't say that he was naked. That text isn't there, and it does describe how the masses were just enamored with him, and we could see how, you know, his wife would be jealous of the situation, but nowhere does the Bible tell us that what King David did was a sin.